What is going on, guys? Brewer here, back again with another video. And today we're going to be doing a For Dummies series, which is a video that I made a long time ago called Facebook Ads for Dummies. And I'm going to recreate this video for TikTok ads and give you the rundown. Maybe you're not as experienced with TikTok ads, or maybe you're brand new, or maybe you do have a bunch of experience and you just want an overview of how TikTok ads work, what the opportunity is with them, and how you may be able to best take advantage of the new opportunity of TikTok ads. And I've been talking about it for quite some time on my channel, so I'm assuming most of you already have the basics down. In this video, we will be covering all of the basics, and I will also be giving some unique recommendations that I think will pertain to a lot of you, and I think will make you a lot more money if you sit and wait for that piece of advice that I will be giving you towards the middle of this video. So if you're brand new here, welcome to the channel. Let's get into TikTok ads and why they're so important in the dropshipping landscape today. So what are TikTok ads? Essentially, TikTok ads as we know it, or TikTok advertising, or TikTok for business. You may hear people talk about it in different ways, but overall it's the same thing. It's basically advertisements that are shown on the TikTok platform. Now, TikTok is basically an app that shows, 0 to 1 minute long videos, usually instant gratification, entertainment style videos, lots of memes, not a whole lot of education. It's kind of like a way for you to quickly open your phone and get some instant entertainment. It's a really fun app. If you haven't used it yet and you plan on running TikTok ads, I would highly recommend downloading the app and actually using it as a user before attempting to run ads. That way you can see what type of user experience your customers will be having as they're seeing your ads. But the advertisements on TikTok are a native style of advertisement, meaning it's not like YouTube where it's kind of an interruptive advertising experience. It's more like Facebook where they're scrolling through all these different videos and occasionally they'll scroll onto an ad. Similar to how the Facebook newsfeed works, TikTok has the For You page, which is where people kind of see videos that are related to their interests, and then when they scroll through their For You page, they see advertisements that kind of pop up. Super native to the platform, which is one of the things that make TikTok ads so great. Now, I'll show a picture on the screen here of what a TikTok ad usually looks like and a general breakdown of the different factors that go into creating a TikTok ad, and also, the profile image, the ad copy, the way that the video is structured, the call to action button. This is kind of how it would look to the consumer on the other end, seeing your advertisement. So I think it's important, if you haven't seen this yet, to actually go into your app and try to find a TikTok ad for yourself, as it's a really awesome, native, and not really disruptive experience, and you can see why TikTok ads are performing so good for so many people. So I would say that TikTok ads relate more to Facebook ads than they do any other advertising platform in terms of the way that you actually create your ads and structure your campaigns. But in terms of the platform yourself, I would relate it closer to something like YouTube, where people are strictly going on there for entertainment purposes. It's not much of a social media platform, whereas on Facebook you can think of people going on there to connect with their friends or share a post, something that they did over the weekend. Whereas people are more going onto TikTok just for some quick entertainment. There's not much of the social aspect added to TikTok quite yet, other than sharing funny videos via texting, Snapchat, or other apps, which I think they did really, really well. And we'll talk about what direction TikTok is going in this video and where I see them fitting into the social media game. But for now, it's mostly related to, a customer experience similar to YouTube, where they can kind of open up their phone and start watching videos. But from an advertising standpoint, it's more similar to Facebook ads in terms of the way that you would target your audiences and structure your campaigns. Now, one thing that I really want to add here is that TikTok has been built based on virality. So users can essentially make a TikTok account, start posting videos right from their phone. It doesn't cost any money. It's completely free, and their videos usually get 100 to 300 views out the gate. If it's a really good performing TikTok, TikTok will start promoting that video to more and more people, and many videos have gone super duper viral. Like, it's very common for TikToks to get 1 million plus likes, which creates this unique opportunity for creators and users to all enjoy content. It's created a lot of famous people and a lot of new influencers in the space. Now, TikTok has a very fun atmosphere. So what this does is it creates a unique opportunity for brands to join in, on this fun, on this community that TikTok has, and kind of relate to its customers. If you go on TikTok, you'll see a lot of brands advertising are actually not direct commercials, and they're more advertisements of like a funny video, or maybe somebody commented something funny and they're responding to it. I know a funny thing is, whenever somebody makes a TikTok TikTok about a big brand, usually you'll see the big brand hop into the comment section and leave some sort of funny remark or something along those lines. So TikTok has created this amazing culture, with consumers and brands, where brands can kind of, dip down to almost a conversation level of advertising, which we haven't really seen on any other platform yet. It's always been commercialized, and this is a lot more personal, and I think it creates a unique opportunity for you to bring your brand into the world of the consumer and actually make your customers smile. Maybe they giggle a little bit or think like, hey, these guys are ballsy, and I think it creates a unique connection between you and your customers. So what is the opportunity with TikTok ads other than obviously what we just covered? So number one opportunity, I think, is TikTok's overall long-term potential as a platform. Like I said, we'll talk about this a little bit more here in a few, but I think TikTok as a whole is a great entertainment platform. They're definitely the leaders in entertainment right now, and a lot of other big guys are copying them, including YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram. Even Facebook is starting to integrate some of TikTok's features onto their platform, so they're definitely leading the industry right now. And like I said, the only thing that I think they're missing is kind of like that social media aspect to it. This leads us into my next point, which is TikTok's ability to capture massive amounts of very addictive attention. What I mean when I say this is that people that use TikTok are not people that kind of just open the app every once in a while. They're people that are going to be using TikTok throughout the day, all day pretty much. Like I remember when I was an avid TikTok user myself, I was using it, on the bathroom, when I was cooking, parked in my car outside waiting for a meeting, every minute I could, I was opening up TikTok, and it was so easy. And I think that TikTok does this very well with bringing their users back onto the platform, just because it's so easy to just open it up and get some instant entertainment wherever you are. As long as you have your phone with you, you can get some instant entertainment. I think this is different from that of YouTube and Facebook, because Facebook is more of a social thing. There's not going to be that much, strict entertainment on there. And YouTube, I think, is more of a commitment. Like if you're opening up your phone to watch a YouTube video, you're committing to a 5 to 10 minute video. So that's something to keep in mind. Whereas with TikTok, you can literally open it, browse for 2 minutes, and move on with your day. So number one, it's really good at capturing attention, and number two, it's really addictive. Another thing that I think makes TikTok ads a great opportunity is its low advertising costs and high buyer intent. I don't know exactly what causes these two things, but if I had to take my best guess, the low advertising cost is a result of TikTok trying to capture market share as an advertisement platform. They're trying to get more advertisers to come over to their platform, as opposed to people advertising with Google and with Facebook. They want people to advertise on TikTok, so I think they're intentionally lowering their costs as a temporary thing just to bring more people to their platform. Another thing to mention, and I think this also ties into why there's high buyer intent, is there's just overall not a lot of people on the platform. Obviously, bidding and competition drives advertising costs up. I think they started the ground level really, really low, and we're gonna start to see advertising costs increase and buyer intent decrease as more advertisers come to the platform. But it does create a unique opportunity for us guys to come in right now, experience the benefits of, $1 CPMs and a high conversion rate on our stores, simply because the users on TikTok are not being advertised to, like they're not being hammered like they are on Facebook and YouTube. You mix those two things and you have a pretty damn good advertising platform there that is ready to make some money on. Another thing that I think is really worth noting, especially if you're somebody who's experienced with Facebook ads, is the customer support over at TikTok is really, really great as an advertiser. Now, if you have any issues, like you get banned or you get an advertisement flagged over at Facebook, good luck. You're not going to be able to reach out to a support line and get any sort of help from Facebook. Over at TikTok, there is a dedicated support line, and there are real individuals on the other end that can help you with your specific problems. I don't know if this is going to last forever, but it definitely is here right now, and we can definitely take advantage of it. And yes, it makes advertising on TikTok that much easier, especially if you're somebody who is having a lot of issues with Facebook. This could be your opportunity to step into TikTok ads, see the same benefits that you would with Facebook, but with the added customer support, so you don't have to deal with, banned ad accounts, flagged ads, and stuff like that. And yes, they still do happen over at TikTok, but like I said, you can can reach out to support, and usually they'll tell you what you're doing wrong, or they'll just override the flag if it was a mistake of the system. So let's say you like what I'm saying now and you want to run TikTok ads for yourself. How would you actually go about doing this? Well, their advertising platform, like I said earlier, is very similar to Facebook ads. There's a couple things that's different, but essentially all you need to do is look up TikTok ads or TikTok for business, and you'll be brought to a link where you can create an account using an email, a phone number, and an address, and I believe you have to verify some other information about your business. And essentially you just create a TikTok ad account, verify some information, and you can start advertising on TikTok. A couple things worth noting, because I know a lot of you are going to be more experienced with Facebook and Google, and this is a little bit different. There is no personal TikTok account attached to your actual ad account. So with Facebook, you needed a personal Facebook account, and then you would kind of create an ad account based on that personal. It doesn't work like that with TikTok. Essentially, all you need is email and a phone number and an address, and you can create a TikTok ad account. And yes, you can have multiple TikTok ad accounts. And yes, we have gotten away with doing multiple phone numbers and multiple addresses if you want multiple TikTok ad accounts in different countries or different locations. It's really, really flexible. It gives you a lot more freedom than that of Google ads and that of Facebook ads. Another thing to note is that if you're in Europe or India or one of these countries where TikTok ads limits the amount of advertising that you can do, yes, they do this. You can read about it in the TikTok ad policy. I would highly recommend getting a United States ad account, as they are the least amount restrictive when it comes to where you can advertise and what opportunities you have on the platform itself. So keep in mind that if you are in Europe or a different country other than the US, you won't have the same opportunities as somebody in the US with a US ad account. So this brings us to the golden question: what performs best with TikTok ads? So I'm not going to go into an in-depth strategy breakdown, but what I will give you is kind of an overview so that you can kind of get an idea of the kinds of things that we've been seeing perform the best on TikTok. And if you do want to get a full view, in-depth look at all the specific nitty-gritty things that we're doing to find winning products and scale with TikTok ads, I did just make a 3-part full course on my YouTube channel that you can go and watch, where I talk about product research in depth. I talk about how to build your store very in depth. I talk about how to get your ad creatives and what the best ad creatives are to run, and then how to specifically create your ads and analyze your ads to bring you the best results possible. Let's just talk about an overview for a second. Now, in terms of the types of products that perform best on TikTok, we're seeing general products, so not really tied to a niche, and problem solvers and trend related products. So like I said earlier, TikTok is known for their virality, and if you can tap into that virality by mingling with trends and stuff with your products, then you can have products that perform really, really good. And what I mean when I say general problem solvers, essentially is like products that most people can buy. So we're kind of staying away from niche products for now with TikTok. Multiple reasons why we do that. If you want to learn more, like I said, go watch that 3-part training. But these are the types of products that we see performing the best on TikTok. In terms of your store build, so what kind of things can you expect to see? We found that branded stores usually hold the best with longevity and scalability. Now, that doesn't mean that general stores and one product stores don't work, but what I would like to say is usually the more effort that you put into the branding of your store, the better the performance is. And I think part of this is just, the legitimate factor of it. People are aware of these quick drop shipping stores nowadays, and if you can come in with a custom domain and a really good looking website with a really good product, I think it just gives you a higher chance. Well, I don't think, I've definitely proven it. I've tested general stores, niche stores, one product, branded stores with custom domains and logos, and branded with custom domains and logos definitely works the best. It's no question. So keep that in mind when you're running your TikTok ads, that if you want to have the highest possible chance of success, you should probably create a branded store around your product. The next thing I want to touch on is ad creatives. What types of ad creatives perform the best with TikTok? So obviously, native user-generated content usually performs the best with TikTok. Now, I've tested the commercial style of advertisements that people run on Facebook. I've tested the ones that people run on YouTube, and usually the ads that perform the best on TikTok don't look like ads at all, and they're barely commercials. Usually it's just somebody, whipping out their phone and just talking about the product in a super native way. Basically just having your ad just look like a generic TikTok. And I know it sounds stupid and it's hard to visualize, but I do go in depth on this in my 3-part training if you want to learn more. The next thing is ad strategy. What kind of ad strategy are we following? Well, we're basically doing broad targeting and basic campaign structure. What I mean by that is we're not doing, hyper targeted advertisements. We're usually leaving the interest general or broad. And with basic campaign structure, I mean that we are not really doing anything fancy. We're essentially just doing 5 ad groups per campaign, letting it run for a couple days. If it works, great, scale it. If it doesn't work, then we turn it off and move on to the next product. If you want to see exactly how I create campaigns, I did create a campaign live in the part 3 of the 3-part training, so definitely go check that out. The best scaling strategies that I've found are that of horizontal scaling and vertical scaling. If you're unfamiliar with these two concepts, I would welcome you to go watch my YouTube channel, because I go in depth on, different advertising theory and different strategies that you can use to actually get to where you want to go. And one more thing that I want to note about the actual advertising strategy is that creatives are ruling all on TikTok ads right now. We are seeing that the best way to scale is by having a continuous flow of new creatives and launching those new creatives, scaling horizontally with new creatives, and then taking those new creatives that work the best and then scaling vertically with those creatives. So like I said, if you want to be taught more in depth on these different subjects, definitely check out the 3-part training, because I just kind of brushed the surface of these 3 subjects here today, but I still want to give you the opportunity to learn all the specific nitty-gritties about them if you want to. Now, where are TikTok ads going in the future? So we're still waiting for TikTok to kind of turn from a YouTube style platform to a more social media platform where there's messaging and friends and stuff like that. We do have some of that on TikTok right now, but it's not really integrated in the best ways. And I think, like most things, it can be done a lot better. And I think it is going in the direction where they're going to start, trying to implement more of a social aspect to the TikTok platform, which I think will massively improve the longevity of the platform as a whole. One thing to note is there is no other app right now that currently provides the instant gratification dopamine rush that TikTok provides to people. I mean this humbly, and it's probably not a good thing as a platform that we have that's like so popular, that's, turning all these people into, 60-second video zombies. But it is something worth mentioning that it's very, very hard for these other platforms to keep up with it, just because you can literally open your phone and get a giggle in 2 seconds. It's very, very hard to compete with, and I think TikTok is here to stay. You can see platforms like Instagram Reels, Snapchat Spotlights, YouTube Shorts. Facebook also integrated the Instagram Reels on the Facebook feed as well, if you haven't noticed that. So all the big platforms are starting to kind of like dip their toes and try to get some of what TikTok has. But if you're a user, then you know that none of them are the same. TikTok just hits different. So I think TikTok will remain the leader in the quick entertainment industry for a minimum of at least 3 years before any other platform catches up or creates anything better. Now, if they do make the transition and pull it off to be more of a social media platform that people actually use to converse with their friends, maybe they make group chats, or maybe they, implement some sort of feed or wall similar to what Facebook had back in the day, I think TikTok has the potential to be a 10 to 30 year platform that, moves with technology and continues iterating. So I think there is really long-term potential there, but as they are right now, I don't see them lasting more than 3 years. But that still is a very long time for you to be able to come in, make a ton of money. And I am kind of hoping and betting on, and I would honestly put money on, that TikTok will eventually transition into a more social platform for the longevity aspect. So let's get into the best way for you to currently take advantage of TikTok ads, in my opinion. So there's a couple different scenarios. If you're somebody who is completely new and you want to take advantage of TikTok ads, maybe you're a new e-commerce store owner, what I would recommend is to start consistently testing products on TikTok. The success rates are very high, especially compared to Google ads and Facebook ads and other advertising platforms. We're seeing a very high success rate with TikTok. 1 out of 8, 1 out of 12 products are actually working and ending up becoming profitable. If you do have previous winners, or maybe you have current e-commerce stores that are making money, or current e-commerce brands, I would highly encourage you to start there. Consider adding TikTok to your advertising Rolodex. Take your winners from other platforms and bring them over to TikTok using the principles and things that you've learned on your other platforms. Bring them over to TikTok, and I bet they will perform very, very good. You could be missing out on some significant gains by not utilizing TikTok ads for a current or previous winning product. So I know there's a lot of you guys that had your kind of glory day with dropshipping. A year or two ago, you had a winner, you made a bunch of money, and then it died out. This is your opportunity to come in, re-implement the strategies that you implemented back then with it with a new advertising platform, and we are seeing very high success rates with old winning products on TikTok ads. So there's a good chance that you'll be able to revive your old winning products, and I think this is one of the things that's super exciting, and it's allowed people like me to, just make a ton of money with TikTok just because I have so many previous winning products from Facebook and all these other places. The last thing that I want to recommend is to utilize all the resources from the leaders in the industry. The people that are really taking over TikTok ads are essentially regular dropshippers. There's a lot of them out there, and I would highly recommend go follow their YouTube channels, watch the content they put out, watch their Instagram stories, try to take in as much as you can because it is a new advertising platform. I don't believe there's such thing as a TikTok ads expert right now because it's only been available for like a year and a half to 2 years. But what I will say is there's a lot of great information and a lot of great content out there. Obviously my channel included, where I'm out here in the trenches, testing products, scaling stores, making money, having failures, seeing successes, and I'm sharing all these experiences and all the things that I'm learning on my channel. And I am not the only one. There's also a lot of other people out there that are doing this as well. So utilize your resources to avoid a lot of the beginner mistakes. And obviously you can kind of get a jump start in terms of your education and learn what we've all learned so far. So that was TikTok ads for dummies. If you've made it this far in this video, you're probably not a TikTok ad dummy anymore. So congratulations to you. You now understand what TikTok ads are, the best way to take advantage of them, where they may be going in the future. And I hope that this video taught you that TikTok ads is a great opportunity that I think every e-commerce store owner should be taking advantage of. And if you're not yet, I hope my content allows you to be able to do that and see success with it fairly quickly. Now, that's it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a subscribe if you want more videos like this. But that's it for this one. This is Brewer, and I'm out. Peace.